Ka Kongres kabudon ha kalyang persya ha kasining kong kala Kynthoh Tyngeh ek sarkar jala dak baong ba ki kenrum kenram ki bami ha kate Tnad MEECL kadai tang na kadaw batrot polat keyboard nya. Haba keren berkilar pthai kubor unong aiktien ka Kongres uzenet sangma ulabu ka jingkliru ba kumno ka sarkar ka thung chairperson kam managing director ya ka officer badangrit kerdan. Ha ka wipat kalyang ula keno ru ba ki don ru ki jingjak bam Tnad ha kate Tnad ka bai dei bat ka jingthung kam ya ki sispa aru prangut kum ki multitasking assistant hau bna jeliu bat naitung tau snam Halor katai ke jingthung kam uladawa badai bandon ka kenhun toket banwat nia bat banpangat ikitu ke bandon keti ha katai ka kam
due to weakness in the leadership, maybe due to inexperienced leadership lingering in taking reign of the company, that is MECL, the holding company. The company leadership is very weak. Very junior officer who is just in the rank of joint secretary has been made chairman and managing director CMD of the holding company, that is MECL. Never before it was done. Prior to this, very senior IS officers, not less than the rank of principal secretary, or maybe additional chief secretary, or even sometimes chief secretary used to occupy the post of CMD in MECL. So now, surprisingly, very junior officer, just at the rank of joint secretary, has been mapped the CMD of such a big company, the company of more than 2,000 crores. And if you talk about the board of directors, the composition, who are there? The CMD, who is also the same person, the director of corporate affairs, who is also the same person, and two independent directors who has been pulled from outside, some retired officers. So whenever any important decision is taken in the board meeting of the board of directors, everything is monopoly. 26 June 2020, 52 posts they have appointed, and 1st July 2020 they have appointed 76 posts. 52 and subsequently 76. Total 120. And that too, during the lockdown period, when everybody was sleeping, that time the thief is stealing kind of thing. On the 14th of this month, the Meghalaya government has approved a loan of rupees 1,345.72 crore for the ME 1,345.72 crores to the MEPDCL, which is called DISCOM under MECL, from the Atma Nirbhar Bharat Abhiyan scheme. Now, the question is the company going to get benefit out of this? And if the company is not getting benefit out of this, then who is getting benefit? The question arises. The lenders who are lending the loan, they are benefited because they are getting back their money with interest, and the central PSUs like NIPCO, NTPC, OTPC, they will be benefited because they are getting their dues cleared. Now, it will be a burden to the company because we should, while taking loan, we should always look at the interest, the burden. The interest is 9.5%, which is very high. And the company, MEPDCL, will have to pay the interest of more than 10 crores per month from the day it receives the loan till the completion of 3 years, and after 3 years, they will have to start giving repayment of the principal money along with the interest for another 7 years. So it will be a financial burden to the company itself. For the last 1 year, these 2 machines under Umiam hydroelectric power project has not been restored, thereby incurring loss of more than 100 crores. Is it not a big amount in the context of the state of Meghalaya? Why the company has failed to restore it? Big question arises.